Hello, .comers. It's Rob here. I'm going to give a shot at these questions for you. I'll do them one at a time and try and speak slowly. First question is, in your opinion, what kind of benefits could this project give to youth? I think .com has a number of benefits for young people around the world. First and foremost, I think it introduces young people to all of the Web 2.0 tools that I think are really important in the 21st century. Blogging, flip cameras, digital video editing, Twitter, Facebook, and the equivalent. I think these are really powerful communications tools, and I think .com really presents an opportunity for young people to really play with those tools, which is important. I think the other big benefit that young people get out of .com is a chance to really experience working with young people from other countries and other cultures. And I think that's a really huge benefit. It's sometimes difficult to work with other young people from other countries and other cultures, but that's part of the challenge. So I think those two benefits are really pretty important for .com. Second question, what you found most rewarding from the program? That's a tough question to answer, actually, because so much of this program has been rewarding for me. I think probably the biggest single reward has been for me as a teacher to get to know young people from 3 different countries through using and playing with and working with these Web 2.0 tools. That's been really a tremendous opportunity and experience for me as a teacher of 20 years to have the challenge and the chance to do that with young folks from 3 different countries. And I'm really feel very fortunate that that's been the case for me. Third question, how do you think it could help in our country or has helped? That's a tough question for me to answer because I don't live in Azerbaijan or Armenia. I do live in Vermont, which is a small part of the United States. I think, though, that it's been helpful for me as an American and as a Vermonter to see some of the benefits of communication that these tools and this program have offered for young people. Again, it's hard for me to measure how tangible those benefits have been, and I think that will be an ongoing sort of conversation, but certainly I think that's been a really important project that way. Fourth question, what do you think was the most important aspect of the program? The most important aspect of the program, I think, of .com for me has been really using the tools to get students from 3 different countries together, both online and in person, working together on projects of interest to everyone. That's been incredibly important, and I think really groundbreaking, actually, in a lot of ways. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to do more of that in the years to come. Hang on just a minute. Hey, Theron, I need you to be absolutely silent. Okay? Thank you. Excuse me. That was my 7-year-old son, who is exuberant. He's an exuberant lad, and occasionally needs to be coached to be quiet, as do we all. Fifth question, what professional experience have you gained during the project? For me, I've gained a lot of experience with .com professionally. I think probably the biggest experience for me has been really tracking .com from the beginning to what will soon be the end of it. From first meeting students online, setting up blogs for all 90 students originally, and then we were down to 30, and then sort of tracking those conversations all the way through to the end. It's been a tremendous amount of work. But professionally for me, it's been a great challenge, and I think we've done a pretty good job with it. I think that's probably the biggest professional experience I've had. Personally, it's been wonderful to meet 35-ish new people from around the world, and had a chance to share some experiences that way. But I think professionally, the tools have been great. Number 6, was it hard to communicate with teenagers as I am an adult? No, I mean, not for me. I've been teaching teenagers since I was a teenager myself. It's been about 20 years. So I feel actually pretty comfortable communicating with teenagers, maybe more so than with adults, oddly enough. But that's actually been perhaps the most fun part of the .com work for me, has been talking with and listening to teenagers, not just from the States, but from 3 different countries. It's been pretty neat. 7. How was I in finding a common tongue? Yes, my Azerbaijani is not so good, and neither is my Armenian. My English is pretty good, and I do speak a little bit of Arabic and a fair bit of French, and I'm learning some other languages. But I think, we found, or I found, a common tongue in terms of finding stories that we could all share in common. Laughing is always great, and telling stories is always great. And the more time we spent together, the more shared experiences we had, I think that became, in some ways, our common tongue. I was just thinking of our visit around D.C. and our visits here in Vermont, and some of the experiences we had here, and I'm looking forward to more in the Caucasus as well. But I think, to me, those experiences and the stories that come from those experiences really sort of become our common tongue in a strange and powerful sort of way. Number 8, what did you expect from the program before starting to manage it? I didn't have a whole lot of expectations, because this was something completely new for me. 3 countries, 30 students. I mean, originally 90 students, down to 30 students. So I came in with my eyes pretty much wide open. I didn't have a yardstick to measure an experience like this before, so I expected it to be a lot of work, and it has been. But it's been a wonderful experience so far, and I'm looking forward to the last couple of months with the program. Final question: were my expectations paid off, or was I disappointed? I think I've been incredibly pleased ultimately with the results. I think the hardest aspect of the program for me was last summer with our YouTubeable video projects, to not be able to share those with the world because we didn't have parental permission for every student to be published was hard. That was really hard for me, I think. And I was disappointed for a little while there with that, but I think we've moved through that, and generally my expectations have been pretty much met. And I think I'll know more when we finish the program and have a chance to really reflect on what it all meant from the beginning to the end. .com. But my expectations have been, I think pretty much met. And it has been amazing getting to know all 30 students and the program managers from Azerbaijan and Armenia and the United States as well. And I'm looking forward to a visit to the Caucasus very soon. And good luck with this video project. And I hope this answers all of your questions thoroughly. But if not, we can do more of this. And I think the lighting is okay, and the sound is okay as well for this little flip cam here in the home office. So Happy New Year to everyone, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, and go.com.